everyone. Welcome back to Novel Idea. My name is Dia and I am going to attempt my first vlog. We have some stuff going on this weekend and I thought it might be kind of fun to take you guys along with me, and wanted to let you guys know what I'm going to be reading while you watch. So my library did not have a physical copy of October Country by Bradbury. And so I have been waiting and waiting for whoever had the audiobook to return it, and it's finally happened. So I just got the audiobook of October Country and I'm going to be listening to that. And we, Tiffany and I are continuing our Oscar Wilde short stories, and we've been enjoying them so much. We just keep saying, yeah, let's keep going. I have more. So I think she only has one more after the one that I just read. And so I'll be reading at least one more Oscar Wilde short story. I am almost done with What Moves the Dead, so I will be reading this one also. And so those are the three probably that I will be concentrating on. This is going to be a shorter vlog. It'll be a little bit of Thursday, Friday, part of Saturday, and hopefully we'll get it up on Sunday. Okay? So I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that I do a good job. I'm really gonna try. And that's everything. Thanks for coming. Go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Okay, okay. All right, we can go. Gonna sit? Good girl. Just got back from walking the dog, and I am about at chapter 11 in What Moves the Dead. I'm really loving it. I think it's such a good, Kingfisher is doing such a good job of holding to the original story and still giving us kind of a modern day twist on it. And she's so funny. So she's still making me giggle. It's quite a creepy gothic retelling of Edgar Allan Poe's story. So it's really fun and I'm having a really good time. But it's a little scary. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight for that reason, because I don't wanna be creeped out when I go to sleep. So I'm thinking that I may pick it up tomorrow. We'll see. morning, everybody. It's early here. It's about 4 a.m. This is my normal wake up time. And just gonna have some coffee and read a little bit. What moves the dead this morning? Just about 10 pages left. Rub the sleep from my eyes. Let's get going. Hi everybody, little check-in. had a great day yesterday at the pumpkin patch. I didn't have a chance to check in when I got home because we were also getting ready for our kids' appearance on Family Feud. My daughter-in-law's family and my son all went to Atlanta in May, and they were recording an episode of Family Feud, or some rounds of Family Feud. So they just started playing those yesterday, and I think the next one is on Monday, and the World Series is going on, so we really didn't get to see very much of it and all that kind of thing, but we didn't know that when we started making plans. So I didn't have a chance to get on and update you guys yesterday, but I did manage to finish What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. And this was just the right amount of creepy scary for me. It's very true to Edgar Allan Poe's House of Usher, with enough of a modern writing twist on it. It incorporates the gothicness, it incorporates a little bit of science fiction, it incorporates a little fantasy, and on top of that, T. Kingfisher is just so funny, and she does just the right amount of, she just peppers it in there, and it's wonderful. And T. Kingfisher is quickly becoming a favorite author. Earlier this week, I finished another book by her, and it was Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. And not only is it just wacky, but it's a very good story, and I love the characters. Same thing with What Moves the Dead. So there are 2 or 3 characters in this book that we get a lot of, and I love them. Our main character is Alex Easton. He's coming to help at the house usher for with 2 of his childhood friends. He's mainly been friends with the sister. It's a set of twins, and she wrote him a letter that was concerning, so he came to check out what was going on and make sure that she was all right. It turns out she's really not all right, but on the way to the house, he meets a woman named Ms. Potter, who is quite the mushroom expert, and you can tell from the cover of the book that there are some major weird things going on with some of the fungi and fauna. He then not only has to find out if his friend is okay, but when he finds out that things are not going well, he then wants to make sure that what is happening doesn't continue to happen. And Mr. Denton, or Dr. Denton, is another character that is just wonderful. There's so many wonderful characters in the book, and she does them so well. So I was very happy with that one. And then this morning, I managed to finish the last of our Oscar Wilde short story reads. I read The Fisherman and His Soul, and I have loved every minute of my time reading these with Tiffany. I haven't loved every single one of the stories. There was one that I really didn't love, and then there have been others that mainly all the others, I have adored. So Oscar Wilde short stories. We this last time read The Young King, The Birthday of the Infanta, The Star Child, and The Fisherman and His Soul. They all feel very fairy tale. They all feel very Aesop fable-ish, and I just have enjoyed every single one. It's been a wonderful time. Now, I have 2 books that I am currently working my way through. One is October Country, that is Ray Bradbury, and I love his writing. I have read October Country before. I'm currently listening to it, and I am also listening to the last book in the Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn series by Tad Williams. The library, for some reason, does not have a paper copy of the 3rd book. I don't know why, but I'm listening to it, and it's a little hard getting used to the voice of the narrator, because I have had my own narration voices in my head for the last 2 books, and so that might be part of the reason why I'm not liking it as much too. But anyway, that's my little update so far. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, we got really good news yesterday about the twins, and so they have been over in the big city hospital for almost 2 weeks. And we expected, from what the doctors initially told us, that it was going to be months that they would be in the NICU there. And we were told that all of their testing is coming back in a very positive way. So most of their testing is coming back negative. They have had their eye tests, their ears tested, they've had brainwave function tested, and they're much more alert. Their coloring has changed. They are not experiencing little seizures, and the doctors don't have a clue what the cause was, and they don't have a clue what the answer is for why they're doing well now. But I just wanted to thank you for all of your prayers and your good wishes to us, and let you know that the doctors have said that they are likely going to be home on Tuesday. So just so very grateful, so thankful for all of you and for all of the others that have been praying and loving on my family. I just really appreciate it. So good news. I like good news. This vlog is just about wrapped up because, like I said, not much more to read.
That country where it is always turning late in the year. That country where the hills are fog and the rivers are mist. Where noons go quickly, dusks and twilights linger, and midnights stay.
All right, so let's go ahead and try to wrap up this vlog. I am kind of winding down for the evening, and I just wanted to kind of put a pin in this. Wanted to wrap up what else I have read this week. And besides the 2 that I completed on here. And so the first 2 that I completed this week were cozy mysteries, and they weren't planned. They were just something that I was in the mood for. I picked up, and they were both very quick reads. They were both by Ellie Alexander, and one was Beyond a Reasonable Stout, and the other one is The Cure for What Ails You. The reason why that I picked these up was because, number one, I like Ellie Alexander as an author, but these particular cozy mysteries are set in Leavenworth, Washington, which is a little town up in the mountains, not very far from where we are. And I grew up going there for the festivals throughout the year because my uncle was a photographer. And so I spent a lot of time in Leavenworth, especially in the park on Front Street around the gazebo, learning the chicken dance and learning different polkas. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, so I enjoyed it. And then I read, I mentioned this earlier, A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher. And this is the story of a baker who lives in a world where you have a certain gift for one specific thing, usually if you are a wizard in this world. And her gift happens to be towards animating baked goods. That's all her gift is. She has no other gift as far as magical ability goes at all. She is a baker and she has the power to animate the baked goods. And so she often will animate gingerbread men for her customers. And it is absolutely charming. It is so funny. And she actually ends up in a war and has to help with winning this war when her only gift is animating baked goods, and just how she gets creative with that. It was very fun, and it was very light. And even though there was war and the need for defensive baking, it was so good. I just really enjoyed it. So everything that I read was an A this week. I read those 3 things, and then read the What Moves the Dead during this vlog, and also finished up my Oscar Wilde reads, and all of it, every single thing was an A. It was a wonderful, wonderful week of reading. So that is that. I will be back very soon, probably in the next day or two, with my November TBR that is not nonfiction. And that only has like 3 books on it, but I thought that I would do a little maybe combine it with a recommendations video. Might do that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you again with another video very soon. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. Bye everyone.